Alright, 14. Shadowmoon Burial Grounds. Spellable debuff goes out on this first pack. Very important to dispel it right away. I was late there, but it's the Shadowmoon Bone Menders.
Marked by lightning.
Especially when he's raging, it's even more dangerous.
This was once a place of peace, a place for eternal rest.
Rivers of the damned, rise. Rise in the name of darkness. Rise in the name of Ner'zhul.
Gonna use Nature's Vigil here with Flourish, and then a Nature's Swiftness and Convoke. Just helping do some damage, because this pack doesn't do too much.
Leave this place, outsider. It will be your final resting place.
Got a Bone Mender again, so that means we're gonna have the Dispel. I'm pretty sure it happens like right away, so I'm just gonna be ready to dispel it. Oh, goodbye, tank. There's the Dispel. I even Ironbarked him right before he died. That's wild. Spell, because that's raging. Put a vortex down for these just to help.
Ancestors of the Shaman, shine in the darkness. Lend me your strength. Restless spirits, heed my command.
I gotta kill this ad that spawns. I'm gonna go to the Warlock.
Souls will belong to me.
Invoke here just to catch up a little bit. You can follow it up with Flourish, Nature's Vigil. Gonna kill the ad, we'll Vortex it. And we'll get ready, because I think the unavoidable AoE damage is gonna happen here. Yeah.
The element for Ner'zhul.
Casting a Trank here.
Restless spirits,
boss should just die here. Can we root these? Oh wow, we can. That's broken.
Shall rise again.
I'm assuming you can't just leave them up though, even if you CC them. Oh, these guys, these packs are real rough to deal with. We have a domination cast, which mind controls people. Gonna flourish Nature's Vigil here. Ironbark the tank.
Marked by lightning.
And these guys just do interruptible casts that do a moderate amount of damage to people.
Your blissful afterlife is over. Cower before me. Yes, come closer. Your souls are strong.
The elements answer to me.
I'm gonna use my Nature Swiftness Convoke combo here while we have the buff. A little awkward there.
None escape.
Here we get out of this.
From your former masters.
Just kill this ad and then get out.
You cannot flee.
And that's pretty much the whole fight, so there's not too much to heal really.
Marked by lightning.
Mostly just a target dummy boss.
You are just maggots swarming to the corpse of a dying god.
I took a melee there. I think I walked in just a little bit too soon. These packs are gonna hurt really bad. So I'm just gonna pre-hot everybody, and then we will cast a Flourish Nature's Vigil. Pop our Trinket, and probably just Trank, just to keep everyone even more topped off. Yeah, those running Void Lashes right there hurt so bad. Okay. This is the guy that doesn't really do anything. It's just the Shadowmoon Dominators that hurt really bad.
Marked by
And they are not interrupted. And I Convoke here for damage. Just put a vortex down there in case any of the little spiders end up losing aggro early on the pole. They can kind of be annoying if they like run out to a caster or a healer or something. So I can just put crowd control down right off the bat. And again, right now in keys, like, there is no rush to time the key. Like, you will time the key if you just don't die and just walk through the dungeon slowly. So as a healer, it's like way more important than ever to just make sure your group's alive, especially when there's so many people that don't know the dungeons yet and stuff, including ourselves. Like, we need to just have the main priority be keeping people alive. As I say that, the tank's about to actually die. I think these guys just do like a... It's like some kind of unavoidable AoE, unless they're just taking melees, but I don't know. Convoke here for some damage. Yeah, main priority is healing, and then once you feel confident that your healing is going to be enough to keep everyone alive, that's when you switch into doing more damage. Especially for Druid, because Druid relies so heavily on like risk reward in order to do damage, because you have to switch forms, or you have to commit a lot of, you know, you have to like commit cooldowns with Convoke in order to do damage, stuff like that. So it's very important that you make the right decision on that. So if you aren't sure, then probably just don't worry about damage. That's the best advice I can give right now. Is like literally just focus on keeping your group alive. Don't worry about trying to do as much damage as you can, because it's not gonna be what helps you time keys right now. It's gonna get you keys timed, and switch keys and stuff is gonna be just keeping the group alive. Like right now, we're literally almost done with the dungeon. We have 20 minutes left in a 14. And yes, I am doing a fair amount of damage, but I'm not like over pushing myself to do as much as I possibly can. Yeah, put some dots on this guy, then we'll refresh some of our hots. Press our trinket, press our flourish, nature's vigil, nature's swiftness, and convoke for damage, because these guys don't really do any damage to the group. So we can just commit our cooldowns for damage, and then they'll come back up like pretty short into the boss fight. That's why I'm just using them now. Because it's either I hold them for the pull on the boss fight, or I can just use them now and just use them again when they come up in the boss fight. There we go. This boss also not too much to heal. It's mostly just being aware of when the inhales are going to happen. So having some kind of warning for that is really important, because the timers right now aren't working, I believe. So he's going to drop these little puddles on the floor, these like pools of skeleton stuff, and then when it says inhale coming, you need to just make sure you're going to either step into this pool or get pulled into it. Because if you don't, the boss will pull you into him. And now quaking's happening, which is literally the most awful thing ever. You have one Beerus though. Hopefully that doesn't overlap again, because that was not ideal. And I guess I didn't see the two behind us. The effect on the ground is really annoying. They should just die and they just go again. Hopefully they don't sit here and try to kill this whole thing. It'd be unfortunate. Okay, they're not.
Marked by lightning.
The pet is just tanking so hard. This is wild. Did it reset? Nope. Here we go, round 2. Time we have cooldowns, so we put some hots out. Flourish, Nature's Vigil. Inhale's coming, so we're gonna back up. It's gonna overlap with Quaking again, man. So annoying. There's no way we're just all dead to this. Holy. Okay, we got some Demon Hunters. So this is where the 2 body slams happen. So that's what happened, is I saw it go off and then it just happened again. Probably going to just convoke for healing here, I guess. Help kill these.
Marked by lightning.
Now he's over here, so we need to reposition for the inhale. Looks like we're not going to get any kind of overlap with Quaking, luckily. Dot him up, and then I'm going to put some hots out. And we will Flourish, Nature's Vigil. And then Trinkets. Nature Swiftness and Convoke for damage.
The elements answer to me.
I'm gonna go to the Warlock. Got the inhale. Just in case Quaking overlaps, I'm going to pick a different spot. Should end right before the Quaking's happening, though. Gonna wait to use this other Convoke until I have Flourish and Nature's Vigil, because it makes the Convoke do a little bit more damage with the heal cast that we're getting from Convoke. So we'll apply some hots. Get pulled into this. Now Flourish, Nature's Vigil, and Nature's Swiftness, Trinkets, Adaptive Swarm, wait for this Quaking, and Convoke. No! Really bad timing on that. Hello, cat. How you doing, buddy? Can you get away from my computer? Right in front of my screen. Here we go. We got it. Okay. One more boss. Ooh, that was a raging necrotic burst. That's not good. That is very not good. I almost soothed it in time, but not quite. It was unfortunate. Alright, and then these guys hurt really bad. So we're going to do as much damage as we can right off the bat, just very quickly. Gonna put a few bleeds out, and then they start doing damage right away, so need to be on the heal train immediately. I think I ironbarked myself. That was actually pretty wild how much damage I just took.
The elements answer to me.
Pop my trinket. And we'll convoke just to keep the group topped up. Cancel it right before that quaking interrupts us. Tranking. Heal through the rest. And we are good.
The Shadowmoon cannot be defeated. We walk in the realm of death.
Alright, now this boss, I believe the main damage is going to be the runes that spawn on the floor. When they spawn right there, we need to just keep the person alive until they get away from it, and then everyone else just stays away from it, and it'll do small taking damage to the entire group. Oh, yes, it's not very small. It's actually a decent amount.
Army of the dead, arise!
I'm just waiting for this spot to be cleared. We walk through it, we watch for the frontals. Go ahead and flourish, Nature's Vigil, put life blooms out, press our trinket, Nature's Swiftness, and convoke for damage. Get away from this rune on the floor. Alright, these definitely start hurting a little bit. I just put rejuves out on everybody, and then spam a couple regrowths. Swiftman Wild Growth.
Army of the dead, arise!
And keep focusing on healing, because again, we have no rush on time whatsoever. We're literally going to +2 this. And we wipe to the boss. So we are totally fine. Just literally just keep the group alive. Tank has a nasty debuff, it looks like. I don't actually know what that does. Gotta get away from that rune. I'll press a health pot because I wasn't paying attention. And then we will convoke for damage. And there we go. Easy. Should have done the 15.
Will ripple across eternity.
Awesome.